sitting here thinking, right? I've been doing a little bit of research on the sacrifice and stuff, right? So something just dawned on me, right? Think about this. Going back to the book of Exodus, right? I'm going to tell you how savage, how truly ain't nobody as savage as Yahuah. OMG. I was like cracking up, like I dropped my jaw. I'm like, bruh, no, he didn't. Like, we don't ever pay attention to the complete savagery that Yahuah deals out on a daily basis. It's like right in your face. You know how somebody like crack a joke on the sly, and it's like right there in your face. Like you have no comeback for that. Like you might as well just get up, turn around. It's like the showstopper. Somebody drops the mic. It's one of those type things. So you go back to Exodus and think about the plagues, right? When he was about to bring them out of bondage, out of Egypt the first time, right? Every single plague had something to do with one of the gods that they worship, right? Bruh, I say this is... I could go into all of them, but I'm going to just tell you about this one right here. Okay, so they worship... They had gods for everything. The sun god, the moon god, the star god, or whatever. They had a god of the Nile. Okay, so their god of the Nile, who is the source? They call him the god of the source of the Nile, right? The Nile River. Matter of fact, I don't even think it was named the Nile in the Bible. But anyway, if you look it up, it says the god, the source god of the Nile River, right? And it start with a K. It's like K-H, Canum. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but it's K-H-N-U-M, Kunum, their god Kunum. But anyway, he was the god of the source of the Nile, right? But guess what he was? They depicted him as, if you look in the Egyptian writings, the hieroglyphics or whatever, they drew him out. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to post a picture in the comments so you can see. So if you Google it, you will see the same picture pop up. It's a man's body with the head of a ram up there, right? You know, so I'm like, Then I started thinking about this whole, all the sacrifices and what he told them to do. I was like, So I started looking. I was like, wait a minute. Did he just do what I think he just did? Like everything that he did is to let you know that your gods are no gods at all. I rule in the kingdom of men. I created everything. You all submit to me. So everything was like like spit to the face, or like a bucket of cold water to the face to wake you up, because they worshipped lambs. Think about what he told Yasharal, Israel, the children of Israel, Jacob's 12 sons and all they children and all their descendants that were there. What he did, he said, listen here. Go on out here to your flock, and I want you to pick the best lambs that you got. Bring them into your house. Just treat them the best. Bring them in, treat them like a family member. Bring them on in here. You know, you get the best ones. Now, keeping in mind that the Egyptians, they worship lambs. That's their God, right? So think about it. When Yahuah sent Moses back to Pharaoh, Yahuah told Moses, he said, I want you to come out here to the wilderness to have a feast, a festival unto me. But when he went back and talked to Pharaoh, Moses said, let us go that we may go and sacrifice to our God. Because Pharaoh wasn't trying to hear that we about to go out here and have a party. You know, we got family here. We about to have a cookout. About to throw some meat on the grill. That's what we about to do. We're going to well, thank you for bringing us out. You know, you know how we do when we get together, right? So he said, no, y'all trying to pull shenanigans. You stay right here and you sacrifice and do your sacrifices here in the land. He said, nope, we can't do that. Otherwise, you may kill us, because we sacrifice what's an abomination unto you. You know, we about to sacrifice your gods. So we can't do that here in the land. Otherwise, y'all might try and kill us. So, you know, it went back and forth till he finally let them go out. So the night before he let them out, he said, do this and make sure you eat this Passover with haste. Think about it. Passover, 14th day of the month, full moon, if we know anything about the moon and its cycles, the 14th day of the month is considered the full moon. The brightest night of the month. Like the couple days where it's completely full, it gives off the most light. And think about it, they wasn't adding all these chemtrails and stuff, so it's clear and it's bright out there. Not daytime, you can tell it's night, but it's bright where you can clearly see, you know. So he said, this is what you do. You take that lamb and you start preparing that lamb early in the day on Passover. This is what you do. Everybody that's preparing the lamb and everything. Matter of fact, they didn't have altars. They weren't allowed to do all that while they was in bondage. So he had all the children of Israel. He said, take them lambs that you done had bringing up in your house for a little bit, for a few weeks. Take them. I want you to slaughter them. Cut them. Like cut their gods' necks. Drain out the blood. He said, I want you to roast it. Roast it all, and I want you to eat it. Eat it. Not only that, take that blood of their gods and put it on the doorpost of your house. Yeah, do that. OMG. I was like, oh, that's completely savage. I never thought about that before. But once I realized that they thought lambs were gods, and you even think about the Baphomet, the goat head and all that. So think about it. It's like in plain sight the whole time. I'm like, you know what? That was pretty freaking awesome. That was pretty freaking cool. That's complete savage. I gotta give you one for that. I'm telling you, who would have thought about something like that? You know, and I'm sure they were pissed, and even with that, and everybody that didn't do it, it wasn't like the blood was a protection, but it was more so an obedience thing, you know, because everybody that didn't have that blood will let you know that, you know, your God, what you guys gonna do? We slaughtering your gods. We taking it. Matter of fact, we eating the meat of your gods, and we just gonna burn up all the rest of the plate. Anything we don't eat, we just gonna burn it all up the rest of the night. All right, how you like that? So, I mean, that's how I look at it when I read it. I'm like, oh shoot, you know, and of course, Yahuah said, when I come through the night, everybody that didn't follow directions, pretty much to sanctify my name in front of all the people, because I told y'all this is what y'all need to do. And all those that don't do it, they're going to die right along with the Egyptians. With the God that didn't come save them, they thought might save them. But no, every firstborn, from man to beast, is going to bite the dust tonight. So make sure y'all follow directions, because when I come through, I need to see the blood on the doorpost. I was like, oh, savage. You know, so I just wanted to share that. So I'm like, okay, that was pretty awesome. So now I'm looking, I'm like, okay, now there's going to be a second release from captivity. And it talks about some things. I'm like, oh, shoot, we about to see some complete savagery going on again. Because think about all let me tell you something. We're doing the same stuff they was doing back in Exodus. Worshiping the same gods. They still doing the same thing. We're back in Egypt. They're worshiping the same gods. They may have different names for them, but it's the same exact gods that they was worshiping. Bruh, I'm looking to see some exciting stuff happen. And I ain't going into all the tribulation period and rapture. No. I'm just saying, pay attention to what's going on around you. Because if you read it, he said he would judge the nations for what they've done to Israel. And a lot of them, they got like, they want to have a selective memory, you know, like they don't want to fess up to the things that they've done and how they raped, pillaged, and did all kinds of stuff to the sons and daughters of Jacob. They think they just will get to call on the name of sweet Jesus and get on up out of here and go to heaven. No, bruh, we ain't get to call on sweet Jesus. When y'all was raping us, you was killing our babies, feeding them to alligators. I mean, the babies now ripping the babies out the baby's stomach. Y'all think y'all gonna get up out of here calling on sweet Jesus, taking the cherry up out the earth? You might lessen some of the punishment for all this stuff if you repent, you know, like a true heartfelt repent, but not like repent like, oh yeah, let me, because it's coming, I don't want to. No. It needs to be a heartfelt, and you need to repent for your ancestors and what they did too. And not just them, but our people too, because we still doing a bunch of foolery out here, y'all. But I just want to share that with you about the complete savage character of Yahuah. And I say that not like, oh my gosh, I explained to you why I said savage. Not in a bad way, but like, bruh, don't you mess with him. Why is you playing around? Type savage. Like, All right, so.
Mom, grab the keys.
Grab the keys. What y'all doing? All right, y'all. That's it. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Peace.